So the seventh and the final lens for your personal brand is what I call your signature style. Now, a signature style doesn't have to do with being fashionable or dressing in the most contemporary, edgy clothing. It really has to do with dressing in a way that's congruent and consistent with your brand and what you do. Especially today when everyone's on Zoom and everyone's on video conferencing, it's really important to think about what are the colors you're wearing and what are you wearing and how are you reflecting your brand in what you're wearing, the actual clothing that you're wearing. So I get on calls all the time where people will be wearing hoodies or t-shirts or sweatshirts and they'll be dressed in gray, white, or black. Now I love hoodies and t-shirts and I love gray, white, and black, but on video they don't translate particularly well. They're not particularly dynamic. So one of the things is that you have to think about what is that signature style that's going to reflect your brand and your personal brand. You know, you can even get known for a signature style. You can get known for certain colors that you wear. You can get known for certain clothing styles that you wear, and that can become integrated as a part of your personal brand and one that gets visually reflected to the outside world. So here's the practical way to figure out your signature style. And this is really easy and it's what I do with all my clients. Set up your video conferencing call, set up your Zoom or your video conference, just yourself, pull a bunch of different clothes out of your closet and try them on. Wear a red shirt, wear a blue shirt, wear a green shirt, try something with a tie, something with a jacket, try something with a sweater, try a dress. Just go ahead and record yourself and then play the recording back and ask yourself, if I was looking at this person, what feeling would I get? You know, what colors make you look credible? What colors make you look dynamic? What colors make you look in a more supportive role? What styles do you think make you look more in charge or credible? What styles make you look more laid back? And then when you have a good sense of that visual, just go ahead and make some notes for yourself about what you want to wear when, depending on the kind of meeting that you're having. And this applies, by the way, whether you're in a live meeting or whether you're on a Zoom or a video conference. It's the simplest thing in the world to do, but it's a way to see how you're actually being seen by other people. And it's a way to start to hone and discover what your signature style is. So that's it for the 7 lenses. If you do the work I've talked about in this module and you really take the time to figure out what the answers are to those lenses for yourself, you'll have a very strong sense of what your personal brand is. And I just want to leave you in the end of this module with this thought. If you do not define your brand, someone else will define it for you. You know, in today's world, more eyeballs than ever are looking at us online. People are checking out our social media, people are Googling our names. It's pretty much guaranteed that almost anyone you're going to meet with or talk to is going to look you up online first. They've actually even done research that shows that 70% of business managers have decided to hire or not hire someone based on what they've seen online about them. So in today's world, there isn't any such thing as a personal brand without managing our reputations online. So in this module, I'm going to talk to you about some of the most important best practices for creating a personal brand online. So the first thing to talk about is maintenance when it comes to your personal brand online. And one thing that everyone needs to do is set a Google alert on yourself. It's pretty easy and simple to do. You simply go to Google, you set the alert, and this way, when your name pops up on the internet, you will get notification. If someone posts a picture of you and tags you, you will get notification. You know, your personal brand online is all about not only managing your reputation, it's about the way that you show up. It's about what your personal brand online says about you. And while we can't control it 100%, if we're aware of what's being said about us, we can often go in and manage things. So I'll give you a very simple example. I had a client and they got a notification from Google Alerts that someone had tagged them in a photo. They went and it was a photo of them at a picnic. So they were able to go to that person and say, you know what, I don't want that picture of me up on the internet. Now, it wasn't a bad picture. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just a casual picture and they didn't want their client seeing them in a casual picture at a picnic. So they asked the person to take it down. They would have never known that that picture was put up had they not had themselves on a Google alert. So that's the very first thing everyone watching needs to do is you need to make sure you've set a Google alert for yourself so you can monitor your own brand on the internet.